Hi, this is Brent with Studio One Expert, and in this free 4-part series, we're going to be mixing an entire track using just the CLA Signature Series plugins from Waves. In this first video, we're going to be looking at all of the different drum channels and using the CLA Drums plugin on different inserts of each individual drum channel. So let's have a listen to the entire track right now with all of the CLA Signature plugins bypassed and then enabled. So my favorite thing about all of these CLA Signature plugins is they're so simple to use, and even a beginner can get a fantastic sound using these plugins. So it doesn't mean that if you're an experienced seasoned pro that you cannot use these plugins. They are literally great for anyone. I just think that if you're entering the world of mixing, these really simplify the approach, and the one slider approach for each different sort of instance, which is the EQ, the compression and the effects side. It's a really nice simple way to learn. So for this first track, the kick, if we just have an overall look, we are boosting some of the upper bass and a little bit of the top on the treble. Same for the compress, we're using the spank mode and we don't have any reverb on the kick, and again the gate is disengaged, we just need to turn it off there. The most important thing with this plugin is make sure that you are selecting the correct element here on the side. So as you can see, I've got kick selected, so let's have a listen to a before and after. So as you can hear, it's just bringing out more of the presence, and the compression is giving it a little bit more dynamics in that mix. And for the snare, we have the snare selected and we are bringing out a little bit of the sub and the top and compressing it lightly because it's already got a little bit of compression going in, and we've just brought out some of the studio reverb on this to give it some air and some space. Let's have a listen to that before and after as well. Moving on, we have the hi-hats, and here we don't have an actual hi-hat mode on the left-hand side, we just have overhead, but this will give you a roughly similar amount of control. I'm rolling off all of the bass, so essentially a high-pass filter, compressing it a little bit and just giving it some room sound. Now if we go onto the overhead channel, we are doing a lot more than that. We're bringing out a lot of the EQ because we want to get some actual volume and dynamics out of the kit and give some more energy back in the track. And it's a similar story with the room channel. The room channel, we're doing very similar sort of style EQ and compression to the overheads. The only difference is we are in spank mode on the compression channel on the overheads, and we're in wall mode on the compression channel on the room. So let's have a listen to the overheads. So let's have a listen to the overheads. So it's giving it a little bit more vibe and a little bit more space in the room. And let's have a look at the room. So out of all of them, the room is the most significant change there. Now, if we group all of our tracks together, let's have a listen to them all bypassed and engaged. Stay tuned for the second video where we look at the bass channel, and in version 3 and 4 we're going to look at the vocal and the guitar.